Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Today I am going to start decorating my big blue 4 signature journal, and I have a lot of eco-dyed paper in it that I'm not going to kind of cover up, but still I'm going to do some collages on them before we put in some pockets and laces and things like that. So a few of the pages will at least be decorated today. And I'm going to use scraps and old book pages, old papers, antique wallpaper from my farm, and bits and bobs from old antique books. So I'm going to put it down with matte medium and with my bookbinding glue that I buy in big cans, so I pour it over in these bottles. So let's start and see if we can find a page that needs some little decoration. I think I will just start on the first one and just put down something small that will make the page pop a little bit. It's not so fun to look at, but it can still maybe give you some ideas how to do and make your pages a little bit different. So this is a really old wallpaper that I have taken from the walls in my oldest house. And I'm thinking some nice green should go perfect with this eco-dyed page. These are a little bit thick, so need to maybe give it a good amount of glue. I think I'm actually going to secure it with some real glue too, as this is old and a little bit special. It might not like just the matte medium. So when I do my journals, I sometimes start like this, that I put them directly into the journal, and sometimes I sew and decorate them first and then put them in, depending on how I'm thinking I will do the decorations. This is another old piece from the spine of a book. I love this old netting that is really decorative. Try to put this down without gluing it together with the other one, the other side. They get a bit more soft when you have put on the matte medium, but it takes a few seconds before it will nicely do as you like. Put some pieces in between so it won't get stuck. Can go back to that in a little while when it has thought about it a little while and get a bit softer. These I think I want to wait with. Go with this one and use this old page with some eco dyeing on, or some watercolor painting. I'm not sure which I have used on this. It has been a bit awkward days here in Sweden with the weather. It has been windy and really warm, 6-7 degrees Celsius plus. So at the moment it's raining outside and we have almost no snow left. But it will be more snow on New Year's Eve, so now we first get all the rain that will froze and give us ice on the roads, and then it will snow on top of it, so you need to be really careful. I have my kick sledge all the time when I'm going outside because the roads is just awfully slippery. Not even Nico is so fun. He don't want to play outside. He's a bit afraid to break a leg, so he's satisfied with playing inside. I'm going to blow this a little bit, and then we're going to be doing a bit bigger collage on this white page, I think. So back in a sec. So the pages are dry and we can continue. And I found some of these pages that I have made earlier, and I'm thinking that we can put one of these in the front as a little extra pocket. I think I want this with the old farmhouse from 1926. This is an old original photo, so it's a bit of glare when you see it like that, but I'm going to try to keep it still for you. So let's put this down. I'm putting it a little bit up so that I can put a lace that will hang down further down on it. And as always, I'm using my bookbinding glue, so this will stay in place forever. we have a lot of place as I have done the signature, so we have spaces on both sides of them, so you can put several things in this one without being afraid that it will feel bulky. Putting in a little bit extra glue on these old wallpaper pieces. Like that. I think that can be cute. Cutting this apart so we can use some of these pieces. Maybe some with some text on. And this is just wish threads that I have put together. There is a tutorial in my Etsy shop with these. Not expensive at all, but really fun to learn. If you feel that you need that. Okay. So let's continue with this white page that we have here. Keep this away with a little clip, and let's start with this one. I think this is also really old paper from my farm that I have eco-dyed. So you have eco-dyed print, and then I have put some watercolor on them also. So they are fun and a bit special. I'm letting it peek out a little bit. Try to not glue them together with the other one. This is also a really old piece. This is from inside the or behind the wallpapers. This was papers that they have used to put down some really thick pieces of cardstock first to try to keep the wind and the weather out from getting into the houses. So it's perfect to use matte medium when you want to put in these old things in the journals, because it will protect them a little bit more. When you just glue it down, you don't have this cover on top of it. And it will dry flat later on. You can see that it's kind of getting some pieces of the paper that are rising up, but that will disappear later on. And it makes the pages a bit sturdier too, and stronger. So if you are using just ordinary copy paper, this will kind of give them some extra strength. And some drying. So it's dry enough, and it's still a bit wonky, but then when it's totally dry I can iron it, so it will be totally flat. I often do that with all my pages when they have dried, so I'm making sure that they don't look like this. So, but we will give it some time to dry totally first before we do something more about it. So, these pages are fun, but a little bit too much, I think. I like the colors, but I think we need to tone them down a little bit. And maybe we can use some of the tissue paper and make it a little bit less colorful. So let's tear this in two. Or maybe we should even cut it so that we can put it against the spine without any problems. So that will be nice. So let's start near the spine. So a couple of more pages before we wrap it up for the day. This is also an old book page where I have watercolored on. Maybe a little bit more color. No. Let's try this. We already have these circles. We maybe can't get them totally the same place, but fun enough to get them in layers. Maybe we can even do something like some scribbling that will be seen. Under it. feels like the house is almost blowing away. Let's do a little rip off. Glue this down first and then rip off part of it so it looks like it's been glued down and then ripped off. So we get that first as a background. I like the look of that when it has been glued down and then taken away. That. You know me and details. I just felt like little blue detail could be nice. So now the pages are a little bit more kind of together. Maybe we should have had something brown on that side, just to just keep it a little bit together. Now we even got that color. and kind of the same as that one. Love that. Rip the edge a little bit so it looks like it's not perfectly put down. Okay guys, I think I will stop there for today. We'll leave this to dry for a while, and I will go and iron these pages, so the next time you can see how flat and nice they get, even if they at the moment looks a bit wonky, and some like them like that, but I want to give them a little bit more flatness, so the journal will still be kept flat. But I think these pages was the best ones. I like this when they go together, and when you put small things on, small details, it's can do a lot for the page. So then when we maybe put on some pockets or things like that, it's perfect when pockets are having several colors, blue and brown, and you can choose whatever you would like to put on it and what it needs. Just saw this one. Couldn't that be perfect with that brown and that blue? Maybe that will go on that page. Yes, I think so. I will put that down with the paper clip, so I will remember to put it there on that side when it has dried later on. So thank you for watching. I will continue tomorrow, and we will see if we can make some other pages, and also work a little bit in the junk journal that I have started to follow the junk journal January. Too much J in that sentence. So we will prepare the cover on that journal too. So I will see you again tomorrow. Until next time, bye bye from Sweden.